If you're new here, hi, my name is Jessica. I'm a woman that's in long-term recovery. And on this channel, I make videos about recovery, substance use disorder, harm reduction, and anything that falls anywhere in or around there. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about all the resources that I always list in my description box because I've never really explained them. I just kind of threw them in my description box when I started my channel and said, here they are. You guys use them if you need them. And I never really explained what they were. So I wanted to make a video and just kind of go through them real quick and explain what each one of them is. So if you guys had any questions about them, this will give you a place to ask me what they were. Leave me any comments, suggest any other ones that you guys wanted me to look into or anything like that. So, and also a reference point for anybody that's coming in that's new, anything like that. I just wanted a video that explains what my resources are that I leave in the description box, because it's something that I always put in my description box. If I ever change it, I try to, update you guys and let you know that I've added something new, or if for some reason I ever take one of them out, then I'll let you guys know and take them out. But I haven't ever taken one out so far since I started this channel. But just to let you guys know what this video is about, I hope you guys are all doing good. I do just want to take just a second, because I know he's going to watch this video because he watches all my videos. And today is Wednesday when you guys are watching this video. And so it's a special day for me and for my dad. Today is my daddy's birthday. So I just want to take a minute to say, I love you so much, Dad, and happy birthday. And I can't wait to see you later and spend the day with you. But I just wanted to take that little venture off to the side real quick. Anyway, okay. If you guys go into the description box of my video, any of my videos, you will see pretty much the same resources listed in every one. I always have my contact information listed in all of my videos. Doesn't matter what kind of video it is that I make. You might have to scroll down a little bit to get through like the description, because I always like to leave a short description, like at the very top of the box, just telling you guys what the video is about and giving you like pertinent information about the video. And because YouTube makes me do that. But if you scroll down just a little bit, if you open up the description box, if you scroll down just a little bit, then you'll start seeing the resources that I'm always talking about. And I think if I wrote them down correctly, and if I'm remembering them correctly, one of the very first resources that you will see is Next. N-E-X-T. I'll try to put it up on the screen here. One more side piece here. Please let me know how the sound is in this video, because I've been having a lot of problems with this microphone. I did an update. I roll my eyes because me and my mom have this discussion all the time that our things work fine until we update them, and then they stop working. That we get them, just the way we want them, and then we update them, and then they stop working. So that's why I roll my eyes. But if the sound is okay, will you guys please, please, please just let me know. Just drop me a comment and be like, yeah, the sound is great. Drop me a comment and be like, Jessica, your sound is horrible. We can't hear you, or it's going up and down, because that's the problem that I was having before. Even though I am a naturally loud person, my sound was fading in and out, and that's why the last couple of videos you guys have seen from me, I've been recording them on my phone, and they've been unedited, and I've just had to put them up that way on my channel, because I didn't want to miss an upload, but I couldn't figure out my microphone. So I think that I have the problem fixed, but that's why I'm sitting so close to my microphone right now, is because I'm nervous about it, and I can only double check myself so many times. Anyway, getting back to my resources here. Next. And if I don't have it listed in my description box as Next, N-E-X-T, It's listed as nextdistro.org. And I think I have it listed in my description box as like a Narcan locator for your state. And I'm going to go in and fix that for this video because that was a mistake on my part. Yes, you can go on there. If you go to nextdistro.org, you can go on there and they will send you Narcan pretty much to any of the states. I read on their website that they've also sent it to Puerto Rico. The only place that they will not send it to is New York City. Not New York State, but New York City, because New York City within their boroughs that they have there already has such a good harm reduction system set up that Next is not needed there. And that's the only reason that they won't mail out harm reduction and Narcan supplies there. If you guys go on there, or if you know someone that is in active use that needs harm reduction supplies, I took this straight off of their website. So it says on their website, quote, "We mail everything that an individual would expect to receive when they walk into a brick and mortar syringe exchange." That is fucking phenomenal to me. It was founded in 2017 by a lady named Tracy Hilton. And if you go on the website, I'm not going to go into it here because I want this video to kind of be a shorter one. If you go on their website, they have all the history and how it came to be and what it started as and what it's evolved into. It's a great, great story. I love doing the research on it and just learning how they have evolved from this one thing into this whole other thing. So you guys go and check that out if you want to. I mean, even if you don't need their services, it's a great resource to have in your toolkit if you work in the harm reduction field or if you have a loved one that's still in active use. That's a great resource to have. So you guys go and check that out. But like I said, they will ship Narcan and harm reduction supplies to you. They are a donation-based organization, so I am going to put that in there for any, I think all the resources actually that I have listed, except for the last two, are donation-based organizations. So any of the organizations that I support, if you guys feel moved to, or you ever, feel moved to in the future, and you're like, oh, I feel like making a donation to an organization around Christmas time or the holidays or whatever it is, these are really great organizations to make donations to. Really great organizations. The next one that you guys usually see in my description box is Never Use Alone. Never Use Alone is a 800 number that people that are still in active use can call. And when you call this number, it's an 800 number, so it's free. All they ask you for is your first name, your location, and the number that you are calling from. You have to give them the number that you're calling from. You don't have to give them your full name. You don't have to give them your whole life story or anything like that. They stay on the phone with you while you are using. And the whole point of this is to prevent overdose deaths. The only time that they will call emergency responders is if you become unresponsive. And that's why when you first get on the phone call, they ask for your location, the number that you're calling from, and your first name. So that if they have to call emergency responders to your location, they can get someone to you quickly. So if you are overdosing, that overdose can be reversed. I could say a lot about this service. It is very near and dear to my heart. I think it's a wonderful thing. It really is. And if anybody out there is watching and they are still in active use, please don't be afraid to use this because, like I said, it's a wonderful resource. They have information about recovery and things like that available to them. The operator does, that you call in and talk to. They have that information available to them, but they don't push that information on you. Their only goal at this line when you call in is to make sure that you are safe while you are using. That is their only goal. They're not there to get you in trouble. They're not there to push any hidden agendas on you or anything like that. So if you are in active use and you find yourself in a position that you have to use alone a lot, because there's a lot of people out there that find themselves in those positions a lot. And harm reductionists and people like myself, that's something that we caution against a lot. Never use alone. Test your supplies. You guys have heard me say this stuff over and over and over and over again. You'll hear me say it until I can't say it anymore, because it's very dangerous to use alone. And that's the whole premise behind this line. So please, if you are in active use and you find yourself using alone a lot, please utilize this resource, because that's their only purpose. If you get to a point in your active use where you think that you're ready for a different pathway, you can ask them about that. And they have information there that they can give you. Everybody that answers the phone has lived experience with substance use disorder. So you're not going to call in one night or one day or whenever it is and talk to somebody that has no idea what you're going through, that has no idea how you feel or anything like that. They're also not affiliated with any rehab centers or anything like that. It's just people like me that are answering the phone that want to be there with you while you are using, in case something happens, so they can call emergency responders. And when they call emergency responders, I made sure that I got the 411 on this so I could tell you guys. They don't call the police. They make sure that they call emergency services, and they notify emergency services that you are an unresponsive person. They don't say, I was on the phone with somebody that was using drugs and now they're unresponsive. That's not how they word that. It's a good resource. If you or someone find themselves in a situation where they're having to use alone, make sure that they have this number. Or if you yourself are watching this right now and you find yourself in a position where you're like, well, shit, I'm here by myself, and I don't have a way to test my supply. I really I'm going to use no matter what, maybe I should call this number just to make sure. It could save your life. So you guys use that phone number. Pass it on to other people. Keep it, memorize it, whatever. That's why I keep it in my description box. And when I was on their website, just checking to see if they had any new information, or just checking myself to make sure I was going to tell you guys the right information, I did see that they have new to me that I haven't seen. It's called Mandy's Line. And this hasn't been in my description box before, so it will be a new addition. I'll be adding it as of today's video. And it's a totally different number, but it's like an extension of Never Used Alone. And all it is a connection line. It's not the same as Never Used Alone. It's just like an extension, like I said. And what it is they had an employee that worked there who passed away suddenly. So what they did was they started up a line that people who have substance use disorder, and they want to talk to someone that can understand what they're going through, how they're feeling, etc. They want to talk to, not necessarily how you call into the Never Use Alone line. You're calling into the Never Use Alone line because you're getting ready to use and you need somebody to stay on the phone with you while you use in case you become unresponsive. Mandy's line is when you need someone to talk to that is going to understand what you're going through, how you feel, etc. So everyone, just like the Never Use Alone line, everyone that answers the phone when you call Mandy's line is someone that has lived experience with substance use disorder. And did not clarify on their website whether it is people that are still in active use or whether they're all in recovery or not. So that I don't know. It just says that they have lived experience. It's just a connection line for people to call. And have somebody to be able to pick up the phone and be on the other end that knows what the fuck you're going through and how you're feeling and all that. And again, Mandy's line, just like Never Use Alone, not affiliated with any treatment centers. They have information for recovery, etc. if you ask for it, but they're not going to push it on you. Something else that you guys always see in my description box, and I've had it since day one, the website and possibly the phone number for SAMHSA. And SAMHSA is the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration. The number one reason why I put SAMHSA's clickable link in there is because they have a treatment finder. And so you can go onto SAMHSA's website, and on their homepage, the very first thing that you see, it's in the upper right-hand corner, actually, is where you can go and put in your zip code, and it'll pull up treatment centers near you. And I know that when I was still in active use, I used that. And then when I took my peer class, we really spent some time going over the SAMHSA website and all the things that it had to offer, because not only do they have that treatment finder, but they have, you know, it's a website, so it's 24/7, but they have all kinds of articles on there. They have links to help pages. They have all kinds of stuff on their website. If I'm not mistaken, there's a little thing that pops up that you can talk to somebody. To me, in my opinion, the SAMHSA website is invaluable. It has a lot of, I was looking at my puppy in the corner there. And it's not just for the substance abuse, it's mental health too. The last one that I always put in there is the NAMI website. It's the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And I put that one in there because it has links to the National Suicide Hotline. There's a wealth of information on NAMI's website too. Me personally, I always have a tendency to just go to SAMHSA's website if I need anything, because pretty much anything that I need that I'm looking for, I can find on SAMHSA's website. But I have, in the past, I've had people say, well, do you have this? And they're asking for the NAMI website. So I always try to put that one in there too. Yeah, the National Suicide Prevention Hotline is one that I always also put in there. I do have the website and the number for SAMHSA and NAMI. I put the website and the number for both in there. So I just wanted to check and see what was in there. And I'm just going through a couple of my videos to make sure that I haven't missed anything. That just gives you guys like a brief kind of overview of what those resources are, why I put them in my description box. So if you guys have any questions about them, or if you have any suggestions, ones that you think that I should have in my description box that I don't, please let me know. I'm always open to learning new stuff or adding on to the resources that I have in my toolkit. I always want to know more ways that I can help people, more ways that I can, you know, pass on knowledge to somebody else. So please drop it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. And I think that's it for today's video. So I will let you guys go. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be nice to each other. If you guys need anything, you know the drill. Check out my description box below. That's weird to say after doing this video, but I'm going to make sure that everything is listed in my description box below like it's supposed to be. And if you guys need Narcan, or if you need to be trained in how to administer Narcan, please reach out to me. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you guys on Friday. Have a good one.